And you couldn't ask for two bigger teams to go head-to-head. The defender of the Louis Vuitton 37th America's Cup, Emirates Team New Zealand, and the team they faced in the 36th match, Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli.
Potential advantage to Luna Rossa. They've already done a race. They know the track inside out.
Emirates Team New Zealand coming up after suffering their first loss of the regatta against Team USA, both with 4-1 records.
In the start box.
And then they come, the defender. And from the right-hand side, the starboard side, here comes Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli. Hold on to these seats on this one.
Coming down, boys.
Tidy entries from both boats.
Normal downwind guys. Or coming in.
Very Iceland. 50 down now. They're quite low. It could be low on committee layout.
Yeah, see, we could be on a tech to wind, okay?
Laid him down. Probably going to switch up from there.
Crossing in front.
Oh, you can go. 45 for the boat. Nice and smooth.
No worries.
Oh, I've almost got
just you and the
really
wall.
close intersection of the diamonds there.
Combine 2.
He hasn't got speed attack, so just keep stretching.
No worries. Combine 2.
You're in the middle of the train tracks here. 22 for the pin.
Everything here.
New Zealand put the flag up. They've asked for the jury to have a look at that incident.
16 for the pin.
The one is out in the line.
This is the umpires. Penalty Italy. Penalty Italy.
There we go. I thought those diamonds were close. Penalty for the Italians there.
Or in a high mode after the start.
Or an early tack.
Speed's increasing as we go. Just watch that charge at you here, Pete.
Hey, stand by for a barrel away here.
Coming soon.
Hey, bearing away.
Got a 1 if you want it, Pete.
Our guys don't dump the ship too early.
Both teams really reluctant to manoeuvre too much.
The pin's now open.
Right is looking good. It's going to be attack on the
Luna Rossa
port for
building
the start,
pace.
okay, fellas? Full speed here. Hey, slowly turning right here.
Looks good to boundary for me.
Hey, turning right. Entry attack on the go.
Yeah.
1 and board's going. Now.
It's on. The final of the Louis Vuitton Preliminary Regatta 2024 in Barcelona.
I'm on it.
That's angle. Hey, he's tacked. Get your speed, but I'm just showing it to numbers.
He's not setting his proper course, so we should be.
It's a bit of reason 15. I don't think it's tech bent yet. Yeah, 3.
Luna Rossa discussing how they're going to shake
Penalty
that
clear.
penalty off.
Yeah, having to lose 75 metres for that infringement in the pre-start.
Yeah, they've gone, so we hit right. 15.
Right, we are go.
2, 1. Body fast building, please. And button.
They're still building to leeward. What are your thoughts when we go back here? Just breathing to leeward.
Hey, stand by.
My eyes.
Just have a
We're going to
quick
go a little further here.
look at the replay of the start here, just if we can.
They're going now.
You look at, so the imaginary diamonds here on the boat, you cannot get too close with the foils, and only probably 2 metres from tip to tip there of the foils, which is way too close there. So Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli copping a penalty for not keeping clear. Just having a look at here with the actual diamonds of what the umpires see, and intersection there, just over, there you go. Doesn't have to be much, but it's enough.
There is no grey area.
No, it's like the tennis, the ball's either in or out with Hawkeye, and that's exactly the technology we have here as well.
Let's go on to the Water Chase Zero. Peter Lester, give us your thoughts, buddy.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting, and it was a close call. But the other thing that I was interested in is when Luna Rossa actually tacked on the line. Emirates Team New Zealand came and got in sync with them. That forced Luna Rossa to give away extra distance to Leeward to get that 75 metres. That was good, clear thinking by Burling and Etheridge.
So, first up win beat for both these yachts in the Preliminary Regatta final. Currently the lead held by the defender of the America's Cup, Emirates Team New Zealand.
But don't go yet. They're still holding on like a high, slow mode.
Stand by.
Good mode, too.
That's pressure now on the lane.
How they're going?
Just a beautiful shot of how we get those aerial shots. There's one of our helis hovering around like a little bee.
There it is.
Shift there.
Although those choppers look real close to the boats, they're actually well and truly above them, 500 feet minimum. The roost off the choppers well and truly above the rig height of the boats and not affecting their wind anyway.
It's a pretty talented pilot, that's for sure.
Wouldn't mind swapping out the commentary role for having a go on one of those choppers, but I think the camera shots would be too good if I was up there.
Also 105, so it should be a
little right.
Emirates Team New Zealand on a great run to this top gate for the first time.
Oh, well.
Maybe.
Bearing line 5. Position.
Go for it.
I think a slow turn.
Top mark entry for the first time, and it'll be advantage Emirates Team New Zealand in the final of the Louis Vuitton Preliminary Regatta. But you never know what happens today because we have seen it all. Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli recovering from that start box penalty.
Getting better now. Good punt on the rounding position.
And rounding that right-hand mark.
Not a whole lot in this. Only one little wobble as we've seen in the past, and Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli will be right up the exhaust pipe of Emirates Team New Zealand. Not easy conditions to sail these boats, and you can see the puffs and lulls. 38, 39 knots of boat speed, 40 knots of boat speed in what is really, really light, bumpy conditions. So boats absolutely gobbling up this downwind at pace and having to jibe off the boundary shortly.
On to chase zero, Peter.
Just in terms of the conditions, Glenn, one for you. Do you go up a jib size with it being so choppy and a bit funky as opposed if it was steady conditions?
Yeah, good question, Pete. I think certainly the bumpier water puts you onto a slightly more powered up setting, so you will be in range, but you'll be wanting to be in the more powered up range, which is using the bigger jibs. So all jibs having a crossover, you definitely want to be making sure that you're erring on the side of being powered up, not underpowered in these conditions. Absolutely, with the bumpy water.
This is the race committee. We are moving the windward gate, lengthening the course to 1.5 nautical miles and shifting the axis to 100.
Well, the wind has trended left all day. I think we started on like 130 or something, and now we're at 100. So tough day for the race management team.
Even good. They're turning this cadence. Difficult here.
Just showing the predicted course there on the Capgemini wind field. Both boats there getting a little bit of a wind. There's definitely shifts there.
What are you liking? I think it's okay to go back.
The simulator not saying double jibe at this point in time.
Squeeze. You guys reassess that.
We've seen a lot of unforced errors today, Glenn, haven't we? And really, perhaps it just demonstrates how tough it is to be super accurate in this kind of bump.
Yeah, no autopilots flying the boats on the 75s. On the 40, yes, but on the 75s, all manually controlled. So flight controllers doing a really great job pushing the boundaries, not getting too high, not getting too low, getting it just right.
Just a quiet reminder that we have the Unicredit Youth America's Cup coming up in this regatta. Also the ROCHE Women's America's Cup is going to be a busy time here in the summer of Barcelona. Emirates Team New Zealand, bottom mark. First time with the lead on Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli in the final.
Probably going to go a bit just to clear your air.
Nice clean routing there. Emirates Team New Zealand. No skids. One board.
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli finally getting around. Let's take a look at the delta. 16 seconds. Nothing in it. Let's go on board the chase boat for Emirates Team New Zealand. Ray Davies. Strongest start. Solid performance so far, Ray.
Yeah, great start there. Obviously a little port starboard incident. Those diamonds stuck out a little bit further than Luna Rossa thought there, obviously, and just clipped. And yeah, look, tough conditions and like crossover between these sails and some big holes in the breeze out here. So anything could happen yet, for sure.
All right, thanks for your time, mate.
Just a little right now with good left face.
Luna Rossa had a good run. They have closed that gap, nearly half the distance that we saw at its worst.
30 knots target.
It's not over.
Far from over in these conditions. Just see how much the boat's moving around there vertically in heave, going over the swells. Quite a confused sea state here in Barcelona at times, with the reverberation of waves coming off the land, off rock walls, 2 or 3 different swell angles coming in all together. So really, really tricky. You can get like a double up or even a triple up of waves at times. So really, really tricky conditions. To have really good vision to see what's coming down the course here and react to it and anticipate.
And as we've said before, this is treacherous for the cyclists. This sort of state, isn't it? This is where they really have to go for it. More so than ever, and they're always going for it, Glenn.
Yeah, they're not sitting there watching the bubbles go by. That's for sure. These guys, they love the dark space, and that's the world of hurt that they're in at the moment, in their happy place.
Good cadence.
That one feels like a better build.
More wind to come, 2 and 5. This should be a game for us, I think. Keep it steady. Keep building 30s. They're knocking now.
You can hear the cyclors
Not too
there.
slow yet. They've just come back.
Watching the pump pressures on the hydraulic system.
I think so.
10. Out of front, okay. What do you think? That's good, that's good. 1 down.
Just need better comms on that.
You would not want to be one of those guys for quids.
Good positioning though.
Absolutely.
That's breeze for me on the boundary.
Pushing hard there. Huge gear changes there in these conditions with the rigs. That's just massive clue movements.
Just whether you go in 10 or whether you go with now.
Subtle gain for Luna Rossa on this upward leg. Subtle gain.
They're just chipping away. Emirates Team New Zealand clearly tacking over there to just stay in touch. Just see how much camber change there is in the front sail and the mainsail there as they enter and then exit the tacks. Huge camber changes as they power up. It's like putting the flaps down on an aircraft, taking off, exiting, more power as the boat accelerates, the reduction in power and drag, and cleaning up the aero package for maximum performance.
The teams all knew that Barcelona could deliver a sea state like this. You know, how important was that in all the design decisions?
Short one for them.
Yeah, absolutely all the teams needing to sort of cross that AP setup, that all-purpose setup. You can't be just good in light, you can't be just good in strong winds. They've got to cover flat water, bumpy water, and they have to basically decide their configuration before they actually sail the regatta. So it's really a tricky one for the designers, but you've got to be a jack of all trades and a master of all in these boats.
Emirates Team New Zealand being hunted by Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli in this Louis Vuitton preliminary final here off the coast of Barcelona. One full tack to get to that top mark. They're pretty much holding, and I say pretty much holding around a 170 to 200 metre gain on Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, and they'll go around that top gate. and head down. Try and put the foot on the pedal.
You can hear the cocks of the cyclors there just dictating to the rest of the crew what they need to do and what the upcoming manoeuvre is, so they put in where they need to and be in the right gear.
Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli following suit. Same mark, follow the leader, but they want some speed. Let's go on board Chase Zero. Pete, what do you got, man?
Yeah, it looks really close still, and this could come down to just one touchdown. Emirates Team New Zealand just jibed, and it wasn't a great jibe by the New Zealanders to Louis. Luna Rossa ripped a nice one to windward. This will be close at the bottom mark. Certainly Luna Rossa made a nice gain at the stop mark.
Good driving, boys.
So the dance is still on in this Louis Vuitton Preliminary Regatta. Let's go on board the chase boat for Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli, Philippe Presti. Boy, you just can't get some luck today, can you? That penalty in the start box is a little bit of a killer, but you're gaining. There's a sense of gain here.
Yeah, well, penalty is penalty. We're on port and we are too close, so you can discuss it. But I mean, the penalty is there. It's quite unfortunate because we had the great position to kill the start. Yeah, anyway, it's good to make mistake now, not in October.
Yeah, well, that's a fair play, but the encouraging thing is you're in the final of the prelim now. The goal is now the Louis Vuitton Cup.
Yeah, for sure. We want to finish this race because I think we still have a full lap to go, and we've got a good pace. And as I said before, it's still very tricky condition with waves, and so yeah, we might have another shot.
Thanks, Philippe.
On average, there is more pressure, right?
Yeah.
Never give up, never surrender.
Have to check which gate at the bottom.
It's not over until it's over.
It was a huge gain on the last one.
You got another pressure?
Take any time here, guys.
That lead just sitting there at that 160 mark, 170. It's been pretty even since the top. So both boats, little snakes and ladders with us as well, Shirley. Just a few little surfing opportunities on the downwind there when you link a couple together.
Very even speeds. I mean, also this is about discovering, isn't it, your performance profile relative to the defender.
Correct. Both teams, not just on the water, but back indoors, will be crunching some pretty serious numbers here, looking at the data coming off, and it's the first time they really get to see actual numbers coming off the opposition. So the TV broadcast can often open a few doors that haven't previously been seen before.
And 30, marker in 30.
Make them do the extra manoeuvre, right?
Yep. Happy with it. Has to be the side.
So happy in 5. And 2.
Bit of wave.
1. Yep, over.
Put down.
Oh, quite far.
Okay, it's a little like this. Not good, just fast. They've got to say. I'm not coming. Down, or they'll split.
Emirates Team New Zealand at the bottom mark. For the second to last time, the next time they will be down here, it'll be either in front of Luna Rossa or behind Luna Rossa. They go around that right-hand mark for the ahead of Luna Rossa, but they are closing.
Yeah, big gain to Luna Rossa there. Emirates Team New Zealand really sort of overlaying that bottom left turn, so quite a big gain to Luna Rossa, and they basically attack straight away around the mark. So they've gone for the split straight away, and certainly in the game for this race for sure.
So
it's a 13-second gain just in that rounding.
2, 1, and 4.
Really difficult manoeuvre around the mark for Luna Rossa, and then tacking Emirates Team New Zealand, hoping to pull this off. Just having a look at Luna Rossa here, Shirley, as we go around. Oh, really tricky manoeuvre there, and just got away with it. That was potentially pretty loose, but they just got away with it and managed to get the power down on the starboard tack there, heading left.
But just take a look at the distance now.
Not let them get to the right of us and that.
Upwind leg for the last time, and who's getting the big gain?
think we're one of the bow peak. What do you reckon? 6 speed out is, yeah. Really strong.
We'll be really strong for a lee bow. They're building quite thin. It's almost bow level. I'll call it here, Pete.
Decision time here for Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. Emirates Team New Zealand in the right of way.
I see. My wheel's only a little bit. Normal mileage. Potential. No, not step on track.
Just keep building it.
Beautifully executed and positioned.
That is absolute classic match racing there on foils. This is game on. Is this the sign of things to come?
Lead change in the final. There's not much in it.
2, 1, and 1.
It's such an aggressive move, though, and it doesn't end up that you separate from the boat that you're trying to defend.
And they've gone as well. Same again.
The leader trying to take control.
I'm happy with that.
It's going to be more.
It's
Bow again, going to be another intersection here. Luna Rossa gaining all the time here.
5.
Rights with New Zealand.
3, 2, 1, and bottom.
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli sailing fast there, going for the hook here. Emirates Team New Zealand really in big trouble here for me. Really in big trouble. Wow.
Hey guys.
Massive bow down speed.
This is
Luna
the
Rossa Prada Pirelli.
penalty, Italy, penalty, Italy.
Oh, and it's gone the other way. The Italians not keeping clear. It'll be really interesting to hear from umpire Richard Slater, if we can get some comms with him at some stage soon on what transpired there.
The Italians initiated that penalty. They pressed the button to invite the umpires in. They didn't get it.
Penalty cleared.
Oh, so the Italians there intersecting behind Emirates Team New Zealand too closely, so they would have actually intersected their polygons, if you like, or the keep clear boundaries too closely. So
Up now, please.
now Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli just tacking on top of Emirates Team New Zealand. Super close racing here.
Luna Rossa must keep clear. Windward boat.
There'll be a protest button pressed there.
If you need wide. You're good.
This is the umpires, penalty Italy, penalty Italy.
Another one for Italy. Nice job from Emirates Team New Zealand to get that intersection of the boundaries, but it is game on.
Pushing, boys, good pushing.
A 75-metre get behind for the Italians there.
It may look a bit strange that there is actually a gap, but there is a bubble around the boat. It cannot be intersected.
Just having a look at what the Italians can't sort them out about.
Penalty clear.
Bugger, they say. Anyway, Rubbing's racing, and what a race we have on our hands here.
It is fitting for a final here at Barcelona. This final of the Louis Vuitton Preliminary Regatta. There is nothing in it between Emirates Team New Zealand and Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. Penalties have been hurting them on the upwind leg. Luna Rossa and Emirates around the top mark and heading home. But will they get home first?
Absolutely game on here. It is definitely not over. Oh, a little skid there. Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, not over yet. Rudder real close to the surface. Oh, crikey's only just held that on. When you see the black of the Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli rudder, they are very, very close to getting that elevator out of the water. Need to pull this jibe off cleanly here, Shirley.
3.
Luna Rossa went round that mark at like 44 knots.
Wow, that was right on the edge.
Okay, just settle in now, guys.
You can get it in 1, they have to go in 2. It's best VMG, Pete. Everything for best VMG, keep it settled.
Yeah, the call from Nathan Outridge, just settle down, sail fast.
Let's go to Pete Lessing. You're right in the middle of this, Pete. What a cracker.
Just
Bring it down, pistol.
We're coming down behind both boats, and it's just amazing to watch. And wow, big testament there to Matt Tracy's skills and the coaching from Ray Davies. And I thought those two penalties that went in the way of Emirates Team New Zealand just comes down to attention to detail with the Matt Tracy skills. Right now, New Zealand down to leeward, Luna Rossa to windward. New Zealanders are bow forward, but what a Matt Trace.
Lots of still in sequences also.
They are going now, I think, Pete.
Still good there, actually. We're carrying on up.
Just a little replay here of that intersection and the penalty there. Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli, but the real battle going on at the moment is coming down to the bottom end of the course, and the race is absolutely on as we get down to the bottom end of the line here. Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli, not the best jibe there.
A-line's going to be super marginal.
Emirates Team New Zealand extending their lead a little there, just trying to sail the boat cleanly here. It's all about executing well at this bottom part of the course here for both boats to make sure they're in the game at the finish.
Wherever you're watching us around the world, you might be like the three commentators sitting on the edge of their seats, and all the chase boats as well. We've got a mini classic here in AC75 racing, the final of the Louis Vuitton Preliminary Regatta. Defender against the Challenger last time out in Auckland.
Nice. I mean, again, it's sort of straight in. All good.
Well, we wondered, Stephen, if we would get close match racing with these super fast boats. What a treat. There's only more to come.
4 days away from the start of the Louis Vuitton Cup to find out who will be the challenger for the Louis Vuitton 37th America's Cup. Will it be Luna Rossa? Will it be American Magic? So many questions to be asked over the next fortnight.
A bit fast and then nice, man. I'm down at the end.
It's coming down to the finish line here.
And under pressure, Emirates Team New Zealand do it. In 2024, they win the Louis Vuitton Preliminary Regatta here in Barcelona.
Do you want to round up and just get over by the... I'll just try and get up one to tiny wee bit now. Doing there. Okay, boys. One.
How each team responds under pressure is a signal as to how they will continue on. Undone by penalties in that race, Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli. But they still signal it is game on come the Louis Vuitton Cup to the other four challengers.
Great effort on the bikes, though. Sorry, boys. Painful.
That's worth a wow.